Brad here. Gonna play my weekend round of my rookie account. So it's my first time doing any kind of sharing like this. So if I run into any glitches, I apologize. It's late here. I won't have a lot of time to go through and edit or anything like that. Um, just gonna show you guys where I'm at before we start. Fairly new account here. Been playing about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. First tournament I was eligible for, so. Doing okay so far. Kind of coasting through. Haven't run into any real problems. Bag is okay. I'm wishing I had a little bit better of a short iron, but early game, can't really complain. My other two accounts took me forever to get the hammerhead, so I'm happy with getting it early on this one. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on in this guy here. All right. Really hope because I'm recording, I don't screw this up here. Doing pretty good all in all in this tournament. All right, that looks safe. Not too shabby. Trying to be kind of conservative with my balls still at this point. I don't really want to be whipping out Kings makers or anything like that when I don't need to so early on. I like to save them for later if possible. So hopefully this is enjoyable to the rest of you guys. I know I'm not trying to take away from any of the other guys out there. Tommy, RJ, Zachary, they all do good work. I enjoy watching them myself, and that's part of the reason I wanted to do this. I sometimes can't get enough golf clash. I'm hoping there's more people like me who just want to see more. Always like to see some script rehearsal, but I'm in there. Close, but not quite. Maybe we can get down the back nine. My phone was probably really hoping I got that one in. Sorry, buddy. There should be a sorry emoji. This one in for birdie. Get on to hole number two. See if my opponent can get this fairly long chip in here. Not an easy one by any means. That was about where our first shot was. A little closer. We'll be skipping shootouts. 1,000 coins isn't gonna make or break my day. It's late. I got work in the morning. Not bad. Not great. Not bad. Just gonna go my big dog here. Well, the difference is not too much, but you never know. Could be all the difference in the world. And they really need like a quick bag selection. Back out of the tournament. Would be nice. Playdemic, I hope you hear this. Or anybody that else watches this video, go ahead and spread the word. Good idea. And for this one, we have to go back. Looks a little on the side. Hair closer, but I think I can still make my shot here. At this stage, going clear over on the second shot here, not possible. I don't have the wind, I don't have the clubs. My big dog is up another level or two, it might be possible. I believe I'm going to be just short of being able to reach. I've been taking the hop route so far, and something like I think I'm 5 out of 6 or 4 out of 6 times hitting my eagle. Not too shabby. So I currently have accounts playing Rookie Pro and Expert. Yeah, see, I'm just short. Unfortunate, but that's okay. Yeah, Rookie Pro and Expert. I believe I made the weekend round on all 3 accounts. If I can get a decent amount of views or likes or whatever, I'm gonna share this on the Golf Clash Facebook. Um, then I will consider live streaming. Makeable shot, I'd actually rather be there in the bunker than on the other fairway. I find, it's easier to line up. It's harder to hit that perfect shot, but it's easier to line up, that's for sure. The elevation and going over water here, and an upslope green, kind of a tricky shot. Actually, it looks like a little left curl would be a better situation. This club. I know it can come up in between those 2 bunkers and be on the rough. Worst case, even can skip into the fairway if you hit it just right. So I think that's one I'm going to try to go next. Unfortunate. I know some people hate the emojis. I am a firm believer in tournaments. Always give a good game good luck. I do not wish anybody. Notice my monitor went black. I was watching my phone. I hope that didn't mess up in the recording, but you didn't miss anything if it did. Opponent took his shot, I still haven't shot. Alright. Luckily, all in all, pretty good situation to be in. Notch. These holes much harder in the later levels. Close, not quite. Close, but not quite. I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't a little more nervous than I usually am playing one of these. I'm always a little nervous during a tournament, especially weekend round. You always want to do well, play your best golf. Difficult to not make a mistake over 18 holes. Or at the very least, recover from any mistakes perfectly. Forfeit, like I said, don't need 1,000 coins. Maybe he does more than me. Shot. Honestly, better to not overplay this one because you get a little bit better of an angle. Switch back over to my razor here. Just like the side spin here. You already got the win. Give it a touch of curl. And I'll take it. A little bit tricky of a shot here. Goes downhill from pretty much the tree line to the green. But even there, he's losing elevation. going to travel a little further. The wind's going to play a little harder. And then it's going to it takes kind of a funny bounce here sometimes. If you hit the lip there, really mess up your day. Or try and count for that downhill. No, hit it right if that second bounce is right in the middle of the flange. Not too bad. A little off to the side, but solid shot nonetheless. Another reason I was really looking to maybe start streaming and stuff here is, I noticed watching Golf Clash Tommy that, he's pretty high level. He's really experienced, more than the average player. He's good at it. And RJ, who I actually enjoy watching more, um, it took him a little bit longer to get to the level that he's at now. So his clubs are higher than the level he plays. There's a lot of people I'm sure out there that would like to see the rookie, the pro level tournaments with clubs that's more similar to what you would have. I'm hoping I can accomplish that. Hole's coming up here. Oh yeah, not a fan of this hole. Not a fan whatsoever. Hold on, I'm gonna switch. I don't remember if I was hitting this with the backbone last playthrough. But we're gonna go with Guardian here in case. It's totally different because I'm in the first tee. I forget. I think it's a long iron shot. But just in case I'm wrong, I'd like to have that backspin. It's just such a pain in the butt hole. Almost nowhere flat to even try to bounce. Yeah, gotta take it easy. Alright, safe. That's all that really matters. Definitely a birdie hole. Can't expect a hole in one here. It's really lucky to get one. Tough hole. Oh, that was lucky. Man, I almost never do that. That was really lucky. You're telling me, brother. Normally forfeit them anyways, but you get the free coins either way. All right. All right. Another situation I'm going to pull up. It's waiting. There. This has been my preferred way to play this hole lately. Shooting a little more there. It's a little shorter than I'd like. Um, Definitely feel like it's the safest with this tailwind. It's downhill. Trying to take that bounce right there can be risky. Go to the right or over to the left there, you have a pretty high chance of going in the rough. And although you can reach, it's a harder shot. If you can get there with the wood shot, or even better, a long iron, you got a solid chance to albatross this hole. Ooh, ugly. Let's hope I can reach this. Oh, I don't think. Oh, nice. Okay. There. Just to check this. Just to get a little coming off. Just under 2 rings. Who scares me? You know, you miss this judgment. Not quite there. Close. Yeah, it scares me. If you miss, you can go in the water, bounce around the green, hop the whole thing. Rarely happens. I usually get the adjustment right or safe, but it just still worries me every time I do it. That's really what you don't want to do there. 9 out of 10 times, you're going to be better off just playing it safe, get back on the fairway. The only time you want to do that is, you absolutely need to get that eagle or something. It's your last hole of the tournament, and you know you're not going to place if you don't get it. That's the only time I would suggest doing it. Other time, play smart. Maybe you can make a long shot for the eagle there instead. Now look what he's got to do. He can do it. It's possible, but he's doing it with a very difficult putt to do it with. All right, well, at least on pace here for a solid round. Definitely on pace. Got to keep it up. You have to pardon me for about 30 seconds, guys. All right. So, one of the few times, I would rather, man, I don't think it's going to make me pull out. Almost certain I hit this with the line last time. Really dislike the par threes in this tournament. The first one's okay, but the other two, they're just no fun. Slightly misjudge it, mishit it, you're in trouble. Almost tempted to play the Kingsmaker here. Mostly to cut down that wind, but also just to ensure I can get there with my backbone. Titan does it, but not terrible. Yeah. Oops. Lots of closes that need to be ends. I want to take a lock at first. Really want to hit. I mean, obviously the goal is first in every tournament, but my realistic goal for myself this weekend was first or second in the rookie, top three in pro, and top five in expert. Um, it's a lot harder with that win, especially on those crazy par threes. Competition up in expert is starts getting tough. I haven't played Masters yet, I'm not quite there. Um, I've gotten myself a few expert banners. No top finishes, but done okay. When I remember, always good game, always good luck. Work with the match. I do forget sometimes and accidentally play my shootout when I don't mean to. Force of habit. You know, I've got 265,000 coins. 1,000 isn't going to make or break me either way, and I'm really hoping. I'll at least take the top three. It's gonna make me more than I'm gonna lose here. So, oh, this hole. Had a couple bad shots in this hole. Had a couple nice ones. Let's see if I can just get it right the whole way through here. You know how that feels, my friend? I know how that feels. So let's keep going for it all, but one of those times I was off. That's off. That hurt bad. That birdie quite difficult. Pretty sure it's because I wasn't pulling back quite all the way. I'm used to that full speed. When I am overpowering it, it's kind of rare that I do like a 75% overpower. But no excuses. See if I can get to a reasonable spot here. All right. Makeable. It's hard, but makeable. Especially with these early clubs. You know, if I had my Fire Flyer and Bringer Rapier like the other accounts, no problem. But about halfish. About halfish. That means hopefully. Got there. It was a save when we needed a save, ladies and gentlemen. I have yet to get an albatross on this hole in this tournament. I've gotten one before just playing, but in this tournament, come darn close a few times. I believe I've gotten an eagle on every attempt, so let's hope I don't break that. Unless it's for albatross, of course. Don't tighten everything you want. Right. Stop. Right. It's a little ugly, but safe. Much tougher fairway than it looks. There's a lot of space, but the hill can drive your ball off into the rough very easily. Excuse me. Ooh, barely got that off. You don't pay for it. Time got the better of me on that one. Sometimes I have a little bit of trouble grabbing the receptacle. I'll try to grab it and the screen will just move. When you're really pinching time on those last minute adjustments, it gets you in trouble. Just that hammerhead had just a little more backspin. All right. -12 through the front. And -22 had me tied for first place. I was fourth place, but first place had -22. So 24 would be very nice. I have a feeling 25 is probably going to take the first place podium, but I'm not sure. Being a rookie bracket and being that this is really my first even capable rookie tournament, I'm probably placed in a pretty easy bracket. I don't really know how their bracketing system works, though. See, almost played the shootout, not even thinking about it. Give it to him. Good luck, my friend. All right. Yes, the executioner there is definitely on pace to run my money here. Oh, what are you doing? Sure, why you'd want to cut down that wind. I mean, really, you don't even need any willpower here. You just increase your odds of hitting what you want to hit. Nice and safe. It's by no means a bad shot, you know. Don't play it past your club's capacities and play smart golf. It'll take you places. There's a time to be risk, take risks. Definitely is. I think I'm going to um, take an earth ball to the next hole. Maybe even berserker if I've got one. I think I still. I just, I know that my odds of hitting from the bunker, I'm gonna miss one. I'm gonna miss one. Like to avoid having to take that risk if possible. I'm not great. All right, burn again. All right, on to the crazy par five. Funny, because really the only reason this hole is doable is because it's tailwind. If this were headwind, you'd be lucky to walk out of there. Really lucky. You'd be taking that 100 or so yard shot across the water every single time. Probably headwind. It's the weekend round, right? Go big or go home. Taking a chance here. Got one. Use the marble. Right? Let's see if that's enough with the blue marble, which I don't really think it's gonna be, but we shall see, huh? Oh, it's tempting. Certainly tempting. But I think I have to. Oh, I don't like that great. Same spot. Should have probably used the Berserker. Could have got there. Gotta make another tough shot from that bunker. I mean, honestly, to reach over there without some club with a shit ton of backspin that's just gonna, that you can just clear that fairway, or you need a bunch of topspin to roll straight out of the edge of the bunker. Um, you're likely to end up in the bunker there. There's this whole thing is surrounded by bunker. You can't be too upset with it, but we all know how hard it is to hit that perfect bunker shot. Oh, that was so bad. All birdie in the books. That sucks. For your par five, can't do that. Just sucks. A couple more yards, on that first shot. That could have reached. Or Berserker ball for that matter, but both unlucky. Those always hurt when you're right on line and you're just a touch short. Ah, an unhappy birdie. See? Almost did it again. You will forfeit. And good luck. My hammerhead back. Good. At least he birdied again too. So hopefully he just doesn't Albatross. Leaking? Oh man, oh man. Give me some tough scores to beat. First place is going to be hard. You can't be upset, especially saw the clubs. I'm still in the beginning stages of club strength here. Just use it here. I'm gonna need this one. Oh man, so close. Really could use that home one. This match is probably going to basically be determined by one shot that nobody else is hitting. Hole in one here, eagle on one of the par fours. You pretty much count for, I think, everyone will eagle, or most everyone will eagle. 6 and 9, with a few albatrosses scattered in there. And I think a majority of the high placing people are going to eagle at least one time on hole 2. It's a difficult hole. Hitting it twice is, unless you got clubs stronger than where you should be. If you're playing with an Apocalypse level 4 in the rookie tournament, yes, you might very well reach 2 without, doing anything crazy. You would just a Titan ball. But for people that are playing at their true level and they're in the rookie tournament, there's going to be a lot of, people will still birdie that hole. It's tough. It's long. And this hole, not bad. As long as you can keep that drive in the fairway, it's not a bad hole. Just not sure why you'd be using a big topper here. Interesting. At least not with this approach. You were, maybe playing an expert or master with crazy wins and you're trying to take a crazy shot up across. Yeah, maybe, but sure what the advantage is there. The navigator. Like the same holes, I do the same things. I just can't break the habit on those certain holes. It's like it to me or something. Not sure what it is. Turns out fine on this one, but I swear I hit great 90% of the time on the drive. Something about it. It'd be a big one to hit. You go here would be one of those game changers. Definitely be huge and be huge in getting you a chance at first place. You know, I've yet to win a first place badge. I do have a second place. Darn, that's good, but not quite. Better than my last time, but still. That was my last chance to sink an eagle on this hole. I didn't yet, so. I do still have Chrome Expert to play, however. So like I said, get enough shares, likes, whatever on this video, comments. We'll definitely be more than happy to record, maybe even live stream it. Planning on recording, but live stream. So if you know people that want to be interested, share them this video, like this video. You guys know the drill. Shoot, I forgot to switch to the Guardian. That's trouble. Let's hope I can make a good shot. Gonna have to go probably with my long iron. Just hit this hole. Can't say it enough. Oh, with a passion. All right, but we're safe. That's all that matters. Also, guys, if there's anything out there you'd like to see explained, um, I use the ring system to measure my shots. I'd say at least 75% of it is ring system. Occasionally, it's just a little bit of feel and, of course, knowledge. But ring system is mainly how I do it. It's been explained pretty well before. RJ does a pretty good job of explaining that actually. But if you have any questions, be happy to answer them. Any suggestions for videos you'd like to see, be good to know. Put it in the comments below. It always scares me. I feel like I'm about to, forfeit my actual shot. It's totally ruined my hold on it. All right, big hole, big hole, big hole, big hole. We need the albatross here, guys. We need it. I unfortunately hit one in the qualifier. No, I'm sorry. It was the opening round of this account. And I just feel like whenever you hit one of those great shots in the opening round or in the qualifier, you're not going to hit it again. That's not true. You can't think like that. It just feels that way sometimes. Let's see. Just a slight better. Just a little more. Not really lucky. Hopefully that yard distance there is enough. I got a little bit different angle on it this time. I'm pretty sure that I want to be more on the right side over there with the wind, but can't do anything about that now. Very nice shot. Very nice shot. I hope I didn't screw it up. I got kind of messed up there. Whew, alright. Not in the hole, but it's a little worried. Darn. Still, I mean, you can't be upset with the eagle, but damn. Really want first place, guys. You got no idea. Especially in the rookie tournament, it feels like the the ball package. It's just so sad after second place. First place, it's like, okay, good. And second's like, all right. And then third, it's just like, man. And if you get fourth, you're just like, damn it, I didn't even win. You know, kind of the whole point of tournaments. Your first couple tournaments, really you want to be collecting those Kingsmakers, saving them. So when you hit pro, you've got those at your disposal for the tournaments. And you can always buy the Titans. Save your gems for 2-3 days. Once you're up there, you know, you do 4 or 5, depending on your level, what tour you're playing. It really doesn't take long to get enough for a pack of Titans. I hate when the plants get in the way. Perfect. Sucks this kind of. The only thing I don't like about it is it ruins my winnings. But that stat really is not important when it comes down to things. Alright. Your other least favorite par 3. There's a couple other contenders out there. These two suck. I think I would have to put them as number 1 and number 2 as my least favorite. Probably the other one first. This one's not the worst. Balls here. Where's that? Little machines to go. And cross our fingers. Oh, we're not even close. Doesn't have one. It's alright. Safe is okay. This is one of those, you know, I've aced it a couple times. Probably like 3. It happens. It's doable. But it's hard. There's just no magical spot where it's like, oh, it's nice and perfectly flat here. You know, when you're playing with low winds, it's not terrible because you can be pretty consistent with your spot, but as soon as you start getting into nutty winds, it gets hard. Anything over 8, it gets hard. All right, getting down to the final stretch here. Definitely holes there's a chance to do something. It's like a negative 22 in the opening round. A negative 10 qualifier, which was not a great score. But that means we've been improving, which is good. Still room for improvement. If I can hit an eagle here or an albatross on the last hole, then we can definitely have a good, solid chance at the top 3 podium. It's looking like the negative 23 might get me there, but I really don't think that's going to be top 3. I feel like I'd be very lucky. My bracket was weak enough that that minus 23 got me to the top podium. Minus 24, certainly. Alright, I say let's go blue marble. Here we go. Because I don't want to overpower. That's the thing here. I don't want to overpower. I just want to let it go. You know, tiny bit's fine. Give a little extra gas, but alright. Excellent. Much, 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 much nicer. Front 9. Let's see if we can get this eagle. Oh, we need this eagle. So I wish my short iron was a little better. I'd say the hardest thing in the beginning is the lack of ball guide. That's why I'm a big advocate of the sniper. It kind of stinks until it's level 3 or 4. You know, you gotta start getting that backspin and topspin in there to get, you know, distance, and you need the backspin for certain shootouts and such. So, but that ball guide is amazing. It will get you places. There's our maxed out. Let's max backspin this. Something like that. Like I said, no ball guide. It really sucks. But darn. I mean, gets us in there nice and close. It's a safe birdie. Much better than the front nine's birdie, but still, it's a birdie nonetheless. Really wanted that eagle there. That ball guide, it just hurts. You know, there's nothing to do about it. There's none of my clubs have ball guide. They're not my short iron. And my long iron would not have had the backspin to stop in time. That was out of the question too. My wedge did not have the topspin, I don't believe. All right. Final hole. I appreciate anybody that has sat here and watched to the end. Like I said, give me some likes, give me some shares, comments, anything. Feedback is good, even bad feedback. one thing I do want to say is I realize that my volume levels probably aren't great. It's quite late here. People are sleeping. My girlfriend is sleeping. I'm just trying not to be loud. I live in an apartment. Watch. Let's see, clear that bunker should be okay. Alright. It's a very nice shot in the long run. But not what I meant to do. Lucky. Gives me a pretty solid albatross shot, though. And that makes me wonder. Really makes me wonder if Berserker Ball full topspin. Just reach that. Doubt it, but or how close I could get, you know. I don't know how the fairway undulates and stuff where you're trying to go across the whole thing, such as that. No, no way. No way. Berserker Ball would get you pretty close. You have a pretty short chip. He still weighs too. I'm sleazy boy. Oh, hammerhead. 1.5. So I'm kind of working them in here. Damn. Still, I mean, makeable shot. Minus 23 is probably not going to get, like I said. It's unfortunate. That birdie on the second hole really hurt. Needed that eagle. It's the roll of the dice thing. Cannot be upset. I'm going to be, I should, at the very least, I would think I should be in the top 10. Just based off the scores I've seen in my brackets thus far. I hadn't even seen minus 23 yet, so I'm hoping that minus 23 is still a very strong score. I know there's going to be people in the divisions getting minus 27 and 28 and stuff because they're going to be playing with really good clubs, but that's it. Ulster Road minus 23. Not terrible. Really wish I could have hit that 24, but is what it is. Now all we can do is keep the fingers crossed. Let my opponent take up his shot here, and that'll be it for the night. Appreciate anybody that's made it to the very end. And hopefully there shall be more to follow. Thanks, guys.